Welcome, young and old. Welcome, baseball fans of all ages. Welcome to Trey's favorite place in the whole world, the baseball field at Yankee Stadium. Today we are going to run the bases alongside Trey Nixon. First, we will look at his friends and family. Second, we will look at his hobbies and interests. Third, we will look at his faith. And finally, at home plate, we will look at his future. I hope you're all prepared for today's game. It's going to be a good one. Now it's time to play ball. Life is one long game for Trey Nixon, and at all of his games you will find his family cheering him on. Which brings us to first base, Trey's friends and family. Trey has lived in Council Bluffs for practically his whole life, aside from a few years spent in Logan, Iowa. Trey looks up to both of his parents because of how hard they work for him. Trey's mom, Jenny Nixon, is the regional vice president for the American Heart Association. Trey's dad, Steve Nixon, is a special education teacher at Lewis Central Middle School. Trey especially looks up to his father because he works hard and is passionate about everything that he does, including coaching and teaching. Trey also has one sibling, an older brother, Kyler Nixon. Kyler is 20 years old and attends Grand Canyon University in Arizona. And we can't forget about Trey's pet, Sammy. Sammy is a Bichon and an important member of the family. Trey also has many friends that he enjoys hanging out with in his free time. His best friends include Blake Elam, Joey Pruitt, Trent Jones, and Landon Torrington. Trey and Landon are pictured here at the state basketball qualifying game, which runs us to second base, Trey's hobbies and interests. Sports are a large part of Trey's life. Trey plays basketball and baseball, and he enjoys both equally. One of Trey's major accomplishments is making it to state basketball last year, and he and the AO boys hope to make it even farther this year. Trey enjoys playing sports because of the community and environment that they provide him. He enjoys playing with his friends and playing in front of a large crowd. Sports aren't the only thing that Trey's involved in. He also works as a referee at the YMCA and is involved in FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, which brings us to third base, Trey's faith. Faith is a huge part of Trey's life, and his faith is evident on and off the field or court. Trey attends church every Sunday, and at his church, he volunteers with the youth ministry during vacation Bible school and the rest of the year. Trey's faith is the driving force behind him, and it is evident in his everyday life. It influences all of his actions and decisions. Trey also carries a little piece of Jesus with him everywhere he goes in the form of a tattoo. This tattoo consists of a cross and Trey's favorite Bible verse, Romans 1:16. Trey also keeps his faith in his everyday life by listening to Christian music, although he does enjoy trap music on the occasion. Trey also hopes to one day go on a mission trip, which brings us home to Trey's future. Trey recently committed to Concordia University. Concordia is a small Christian college which is known for its faith-driven community. At Concordia, Trey plans on furthering his baseball career and majoring in criminal justice. After college, Trey plans on going into law enforcement with the hopes of becoming a police officer or detective. Well, let's run the bases one last time before we have to leave for the day. At first base, we take a look at Trey's family and friends, and we see how important his family is to him. At second base, we take a look at his hobbies and interests, and we take a look at his major sports accomplishments. At third base, we take a look at Trey's faith. And finally, at home plate, we look at his future. Well, folks, it's 3 up, 3 down in the ninth, and we have a winner. The winner in this game of life is Trey Nixon. And I hope you all enjoyed today's game. Be sure to stick around for postgame where Trey will be signing autographs in the dugout.